Original vision of the club dated back to a time when a lot of the golf that was going on, that was being built in this market, was really not about golf. It was about creating an environment to sell houses on. So you saw this relentless introduction of water hazards and deep bunkering and things off the tee that we really wanted to avoid. We wanted a pure golf experience, something of a nod to the past and the traditions of golf, where you sit on the tee, you hit it, find it, hit it again. And so what you find here is, in addition to this kind of more of a world of turf kind of environment, there isn't that physical, mental intimidation, relentless tee after tee after tee. You hit it, you find it, and you play onto these greens. So the emphasis really in the challenge in a lot of these holes is really going into the greens. And it being a true, pure golf experience on a core golf course setting, as opposed to single corridors, double corridors, with condo lines around them, we were able to do some other things. For instance, dog legs. It's hard to do dog legs in the Palm Springs market when you're dog legging around houses. Here you're dog legging within the confines of a core golf experience. So you have big dog legs. You have these massive holes where there's a continuation of golf from one end to the other. So it really is a different experience. Another thing too here is we really had a big concern on pace of play. We saw going into the future that to be sustainable in the marketplace was not to be the extravaganza with the waterfalls, but to be something where the camaraderie of the club was based on pace of play and being able to get in and in a quick round and not spend 6 hours on the course and go change your shoes in the parking lot because you got to get out of town and get back to wherever you need to be. So we had a big emphasis in the routing by having the 3rd hole, the 6th hole, the 9th hole come back to the club. You can come out in the afternoon, get an afternoon of round of 6 or 9 holes in, and at the same time, with the things that we did within the golf course through the design process, the emphasis was on pace of play really from day one. And I think that that's held true to this point, and I think the reputation of the club is not just a stout, good players golf course that average players can aspire to and still navigate and get around, but the fact that it is a good pace of play where golf has headed and where golf has come to, the fact that you can come here and enjoy a great round of golf and not get clobbered with a 5 or 6 hour click on your clock, I think that that's gone a long ways in helping establish the Palms as one of the premier clubs in the country.